Evening all, and welcome back to Factory Town Grand Station, where unfortunately we still have problems, as you can see from the locomotives picking up here. I thought that replacing the rails fixed it because it appeared to, and I've loaded up the episode today, and trains have gone up there. One here for sugar has got nothing in that car, and then grain in that car, and I don't understand this. I don't know if it's that the stations themselves are broken or that something else is happening. I don't get it. So, I am going to swap all of this system to this here. We're going to go with these train stations in order. I'm going to move it up by one so it's more evened out. And we're going to put one there, 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 all the way along. And the same for there, all the way along, all the way back. Because I think that's going to help us. I genuinely think that's going to help us. I can also filter the train stops, and if problems still persist, I will filter the boxcars as well, because I just don't know what's happening here. It's I just don't understand it. It's completely just wrong. I don't get why stuff is building up here. You know, I mean, we've got gears in that one for cloth car, and gears are important. We need those. So I don't know. I just don't get it. But now I could stop these trains here and let this all filter down and run out of goods. But unfortunately, I think there's a lot of goods we're going to have in these which we're just never going to use. Like these, they're never going to get used up. So what I am going to do is turn on the ability to let me move these. Right now, because they have stuff inside, I can't move them. I'm not allowed. But there is an option. Not in the options, in the editor. Rules. Global rules that you can move storage buildings. That one here. So I can turn that on, and then that would allow me to pick up these barns that are full of stuff and put them down again. And the reason I do that is because I could figure out where the stuff's got to go and then build a belt to go over to it and filter it out, and it wouldn't really be a problem. Just do those 4 and then move on to the next 4. It would just be time consuming. Very time consuming. And not really very efficient for what I want to do. The only problem I'm really going to have is this train here. I have no idea how I'm going to connect that to come down. It's got to go like up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. It's just going to be weird. But I think I'm going to figure something out with it. I don't know what, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll come to that bridge when I cross it. I mean, this system works, but doesn't work because of these systems here. And I think just having each train station filtered to one lots of goods just makes sense. And then we can connect all these up to so like here, this sensor here is reading this station here. We'll have it just read that station there, and we can turn it up and down as and when required. So, you know, for many of them, we'll still keep it at 100. But if it goes for any more, we'll go with 200, 300, whatever we want to go to. Like with the grain, we'll just have way more. And yeah. So I do apologise if you like the symmetry of all these here. I do like them. I do like the look of them. They just aren't efficient enough. So yeah. Okay. So let's disconnect the trains here. Let's let these ones go for the minute. Let's disconnect the trains. Yeah, you can stop completely. Okay. Maybe. Yeah, you can just stop completely. Okay. Then these trains can still come in here and pick up whatever they need to and go out, and then I'll filter these ones out as well. And we'll deal with all of these and deal with everything, and yeah. So I am going to take all the goods out of each one of these, put them into each individual station, put the stations where they need to be, and then step 1, move the stations. Step 2, hope. Step 3, profit. But I'll be back when that's done. Okay, so it has been a couple of days since I recorded the intro to this. It's not because I haven't been playing it. I've been playing this almost non-stop. Other than recording for Torio with Nog, I have done pretty much nothing but do this to get it fixed, and oh boy, has it been a bit mad. Let me go over what went wrong, what the problems were, and how I got it working, because it is now finally working. It says, touch wood, let's hope. So, first things first, when you try and send an item, I can show you this. I can show you this with these potatoes right here. Let me just briefly remove this rail here. Okay, so I'm going to pull out some packaged potatoes. Okay, these are packaged potatoes from here. And you think, okay, that's fine, that shouldn't really be a problem. But no, you cannot conveyor packed goods into a train station that has a filter, or any building that has a filter. If these are individually filtered, you can do it that way. It'll go in if you choose to use these filters here, but not if you use this filter. And that completely baffles me. So I originally started by filtering every last thing on the stations, everything. I was just like, okay, so I'll go to the first station and I will filter all of them with wood, and then the next one I filter all of them with planks, and that was time consuming. I did this whole row, but okay, let's now filter stuff up, and had them moving over on belts, and it was all going, yeah. And then a train came by and dropped packaged goods into a train station, and I was like, huh? What? Where? Hey? But yeah, a train, a locomotive, or a minecart, or anything like that can drop packaged goods into a train station, or into a barn, or into anything that has a filter on it. So I've come across this before, and it baffled me then, and it baffles me now. But yeah, so I then switched to going, okay, then I'm just going to move the one train station that was here full of goods, and I'm going to put it down here, and I'm going to put all 5 of these or all 8 of these in front of it, and then just have a train go round and round in circles with no fuel on board, so it just goes round and round. And then whilst that one's doing it, I'll go up here and I'll went backwards and forwards, and that's how I've done it. They're all transferred, all the goods that we had have been transferred into here, and everything has been working fine. I thought, finally, okay, so we're good to go here. Plugged it all back in again, let it go, and then found out that my trains were still picking up the wrong goods. They were, like for instance this flour train here, the first cart would have flour in it, and the second cart would have bananas in it or something. I don't know. It would pick whatever item, and I was about ready to bang my head on the table and give up. Honestly, I was thinking there's something wrong, there's something not right here. And then on Discord, I noticed, and I haven't posted on Discord, and I really should say this here, that someone else actually has this problem, where it's not exactly the same thing, but it turns out that locomotives are picking up or dropping off, well, not dropping, picking up the wrong goods. So I'm not alone. Oh, hurrah. So what I've done is I have filtered every single boxcar. I've got the train filtered and the boxcars. So yeah. Potentially this does mean that I could unfilter the trains and filter different boxcars, and then the trains will go up and pick up one of this good and one of that good, provided it's on the same line. Or I could have them snake past every station, and then they could pick up things, and then they could just drop off in one station everything, and that's an option if we ever come to it. I'm not doing that right now. I'm still doing things the same way, and it's all going. But essentially I've had to have all the trains parked here, or as many as I could get parked here, and then I ran a rail along this wall here, up to the top, disconnected this so none of these trains can come over, had it go along here so it would go down and drop off all its goods into the right places, then the line come all the way down to the bottom and go along here, and then come all the way back again to the train park and stop, so that I could empty all the carts, all the box carts, just get them all completely empty. I then deleted them all, deleted the locomotives, put new locomotives down, put new box car down, still the same problem, so that's why I decided I'm going to filter them. Doesn't mean all our box carts are now at 50 goods, so we're good. We're good for that. I've then also had to struggle, as you can see here, with all these wells here. Struggle with fueling the carts. This barn is still suffering. Yeah, we've had to up our game on fuel because putting down all the new locomotives and going, it drained it dry pretty quick. Yeah, that was fun. However, I then did all the trains and kind of got them all working. I tested with 1 or 2 trains, got it all working, thought fantastic, and then just glanced over here and noticed that I still had some trains parked in places that just weren't dropping things off. So I went and got rid of all them trains and dropped them all off and got them all down here. I renewed all the trains down here as well. They are all brand new. Every locomotive is brand new now. You'll notice this as well. I decided that, I've said in many episodes that coal, because it's a 4 times fuel, so you're carrying 4 times the amount of goods technically, that I could really just put a train with 1 box cart on it and I wouldn't need to do any more. It's more efficient having more box carts, but I was thinking, well, why don't I just use these ones? Why don't I actually use the hopper carts to do it? They can carry 100 loose bulk items, although the actual coal trains are in the centre are linked to coal. And I thought it looks good. It's different. I've got this going on here, and I thought, okay, I'll do this. I'll get this going. And then I noticed them driving around in circles, and I was trying to figure out. And of course, this one here, which is supposed to be filtering crates. If a train doesn't have any crates on board, then it can't go by. Well, coal isn't crates, so I've had to filter this to coal as well to let the coal go by. And then I was fully expecting, come up here, okay, so this is going to go here, drop off into the station when it runs out of coal, and then I've got to figure something out to get the coal going because of the packages. But it turns out that's not the case. If you put in goods into a packager, when it's set to unpack, it just acts like a pass-through. It just acts like a tiny barn, and it just takes the goods in and then puts them out. So I can leave it. The whole setup, everything, even right down here, where I've got this whole cake thing going on here. I've got a coal train parked here right now. This is full of boxes, but as soon as the boxes run out, it's just going to drop off normal coal, and it's going to work. And we've got a bit of variety, which is fantastic. Love it. But that also means that I can do exactly the same with liquid goods. I could. I need to change the drop off of the pickup. I should say. Oh, you're out of water. That's a little worrying, considering. Oh, mind you, probably didn't make it to that well there, but. You'll come down at some point and probably cause everything else to block up, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, like here. We're doing milk. We're doing box milk. So what I could do is I could get rid of this packager, and I could just have normal milk, and then I could use the other carts, the tank car, that one. The tank car carries 100 of the goods. So it's not quite as good as the car one, because the car is still potentially carrying 400 units of fuel in one go. Even more when I get magma going. But I could do that. I could also do tank cars, and I could have them, and they could go down and drop off stuff. And I don't have to change anything at the pickup side, because a packager will just go, hey, I'm set to unpackage, so just take it and go. And I just want the variety. I want the variety of having the different actual trains go around. So if we need to move a fluid, we will have a fluid cart. If we need to move loose items that I don't want to package up, well, coal is going to be the only one for that, really. I could also do iron ore, but then we have iron ore being travelled quite far, so no, I think I want to package up, that'd be fine. But yeah, so that's been the story of this, and I have been working on this for what's today? Today it's early hours of Monday morning. I've been working on this for just over 3 days, and as I said, other than recording with Nog and a couple of hours on Saturday afternoon, I've been pretty much all day Sunday doing this. It's been hours and hours and hours, and I'm not complaining about it because I wanted to get it done, but it's one of those things where all I had to do from the start, I didn't have to change anything, really. All I had to do was filter the boxcars, and it could have worked, or even filter the minecarts. Would have worked. But this gives me much more throughput, much more storage here. I can hold here. I've got 1800 coal there. Where is the grain? Grain is here. How much grain we got? We've got not a great deal. Let's double check why. Why do we not have a great deal of grain? Here is the grain. The grain is set to 1,000 now. 200. Oh, that would be because I only put 2 boxcars on each train. I haven't actually added any more in any places. We're just running on 2 at the moment. So I need to go around and keep an eye on that and try and figure that out, what I need to do. But what I was trying to do was these trains in here. I've got lots of trains going around in circles, going, I can't get iron, I can't get this, I can't get that. So that's what I want to do. I need to get the next tech level going. I've got, that was dumping stuff in the base, that can go. Okay. Yeah, I need to get the next tech level going. I still don't know what I'm going to do with this. But yeah. I've got loads of box goods which I need to take out and somehow get to join. I'll figure that one out. But what I want to do is get to the next tech level. So I want enchanted books and what mana brick. That's what we need. Because then I can plant goods down and we can put down some iron and the coal. The coal's doing okay for the moment. Coal's doing okay wise, but iron is not. So yeah, I also don't know why I've updated that all the way. Or that can take 400 goods. I don't know why I've got so much coal in there. I don't think it matters. Not for coal. I don't think that particularly matters. See, I could also do that here. I could put, instead of using boxcars, although that is potentially 200 iron ore in one place because it's 50 times 4 because a box is 4. That's 200 iron ore, and the hopper carts are only 100. So creating stuff up is twice as much. But I could change that train to be a boxcar train, a non-boxcar train, and just fill up this place here. Do you know what? I think I want to do that. Whoa! No. 999, which means it's under 1,000. Okay. And then I want to get rid of the package. Whoa! Ooh. Okay. What we'll do is we will just quite literally. Right, well, I'll send that on its way first, and then when it comes back, we'll deal with this. We've got 11 packaged goods. I could unpackage them. I could do stuff with it. I think we'll send it on its way. We'll get it to go double back and come around again. The only reason we'll do that as well is because it's so close. I will do the same here with this as well. I think with the stone. Off you go, stone one. Do the stone as well because it's quite close, and we'll probably do the same with gold, which will be here, I think, because they are close by, and I just want to use the other trains. That's all it is. I just want to use the other trains. You've got a lot of stone to pick up, so okay, but we'll do the same for you. We'll set you to 999. So then you're grabbing that, and this is stone brick, so that one wants to be boxed up and all that stuff. Another thing I've done for this top line as well is I've swapped the trains over, so the trains are now running on the top line. So I looked at it this way. Out is the bottom line, in is the top line, out is bottom, in is top, out is bottom, in is top. So it's just the same. It helps for here so that trains come along and they cross when they're joining the line. They don't cross when they're leaving, because if they come in on this line and then leave on that line, well, they'd come in on this line and then leave on that line. There was a chance that a train coming in will block a train coming out, which could block up the whole system. This should prevent that. The only thing that messes up this one here is the loop here that breaks this system here, but that's because we don't have any animal feed coming down. So we got some flour there. Yeah, I need to look at what trains need to move where, when, and how, and figure it out, but I haven't really got around to that yet. So okay, you go and then come back. and that will drop off the last one there. And that'll be iron ore, which will be taken. Oh, that's a good point actually. No, if I drop off iron ore, raw iron ore, I then can't pick it up in box carts. So, nope, that's not going to work. Nope, I need to box up this. I'm only doing it with coal because it works with coal. As I said, coal is already like 4 times compact anyway. So no, I would need to actually fill up the train station with boxed versions, because otherwise we're not gonna pick it up and transport it, because we do transport iron ore quite far up here. I don't think stone goes anywhere, so stone would be okay, but no, coal can be the exception to that. Okay, so do me a favour and fill that up faster. Thank you very much. And we'll stick it to 400 as well. That would be fine. Okie dokie. Right. And you're going to be 400 as well. I don't know why it's down the bottom. I don't know why some are down the bottom and some at the top. I'm not quite sure what I've done there. Something weird. But anyway, you can do your thing and just go and fill up 1,000 coal iron ore here so it can be picked up and moved on. Okay, so we need enchanted books and we need mana brick. Let's start with the mana brick. Now, mana brick is quite early on in the filter list, isn't it? Mana brick is just after reinforced planks. Reinforced planks are up here. Iron. Oh, button. Where was reinforced planks? Didn't we do reinforced planks? I'm sure I had loads of reinforced. Reinforced planks is like right back here, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, because gold is up here, isn't it? So, okay, so reinforced planks. So that means it is this one. It is this one with the random filter in it. Okie dokie. So this is going to be mana brick. Let's remove the grain. Yeah. Now, what do you need to make mana brick? You need an enchanter, which we have up here, a magic forge, sorry. So it needs fuel, it needs stone brick, and it needs mana shards. Now, where are mana shards on the filter list? Mana shards are like right down the bottom. Yeah, all the way down here. Nowhere near, we haven't got anywhere near the amount for that. Okay, I do need to fix something for my yellow coins as well. Because if I start spending loads without getting any in, that's going to be a major problem. So you can see how much space I've saved. That's where the old system used to be, and it used to start like right close to this here. So we're definitely saving stuff. I just don't have any idea how I could get a train going on here, unless maybe I go with. I know what we'll do. We will send a train down here. Okay. And we'll do a double up. You can go over and you can then come down here. And it can join that rail there. Out on the bottom rail, doesn't it? Yes. Bring it up there. Okay, then we'll run this rail along here, along the top, and join there. Okay? Okay. That train's gonna go... That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. No, I was just thinking that I could have the train join here and it will go down and pick up all the goods it needs and comes back in, but it's not gonna work because this track leads you back that way rather than this way. So it won't snake through everything it needs. It'll just go to the first one and then stop. I have no idea how to do this thing, because I can't. Because I was going to have it come along here, go down, go along here, and then go down whatever one needs to go down, pick up the goods, come back in, go down here, but it can only pick up one from this side and one from that side. So if it tries to go down, let's see, what is it currently filtered with? It's currently filtered with berry cake, bread, and wooden axes. So it would go to this one here, it would get bread and berry cake because they're both down the same places, and then it would come down to the bottom side here and it would go to here and it would get wooden axes. That would work for the moment. That would actually work for the moment, but when we add more stuff to it, it's not really going to work. I know what's going to happen here. I'm going to have multiple trains. I'm going to have multiple trains grabbing things and doing it that way. So, okie dokie. That's fine by me. Fine by me. So I'm going to push whoever down there that has the 00 tag. And then you're the same with the 00 tag. And a sorter should only sort a train with that. It won't let any train down here that doesn't have that tag, so we'll never get the wrong tag on the system here. And even if we do, it'll just go along to this station here and then turn around and come back anyway, so shouldn't be a major problem. Now you're on the bottom rail, aren't you? You would be. You would be. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. You're going out on the bottom rail. You should be coming in. You actually, Mr. Train, you need to be an exception to the rule. You need to be travelling the opposite way because that's the only way I'm going to get that working. So okay, and that's using the old box cars, and that's an old train. So I'm going to leave that as it is, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Right. So we need a mana forge, or several down here. I keep jumping between things, and I'm really sorry about that. But I kind of have this realization of that if I let my yellow coins run out again, I'm going to get completely wrecked. And it's just going to cause all sorts of problems. So I need to make sure I don't do that. Let me copy that, paste it so it looks roughly centered. That'll do. Down, up and around, down, up and around. Okay. We want coal, and then we want stone brick. Stone brick, like that. There we go. Okay, and I have no idea whether that mana forge, that one's correct or not. And what I'll do is I will remove those two, and then I'll just do that, copy. Paste and remove those. And this still has the return on it because we were trying to empty these ones of reinforced planks because we got just so many reinforced planks. Okay. So this doesn't need to be filtered or anything, but this needs to be changed to mana brick. And then we need to go over, and I have found a way of doing it. If you have a inventory sensor and then you push F to try and find out where they go, it unselects it. But if you hold F and then click the inventory sensor afterwards, it stays up. So long as you're holding F, you can go along here and be like, right, I want mana brick, mana brick is there. Right click. As long as you're holding F, these symbols will appear above whatever they're doing. So it's all good. It's all good. Okay. You need fuel and you need... No. No. You want to make mana brick. Oh, you need fuel and mana crystals, and then you turn mana crystal. Oh dear. Oh dear, this is way more involved than I thought, and I'm not paying attention properly. So, okay. Nothing has happened in this episode. Loads has happened between episodes, but nothing has happened in this episode, and I'm very sorry about that, but that's the way it's going to be. We will come back next time, and I will jump straight onto this and get it done, because I've been lagging behind way too much with faffing about with doing other things, and I need to actually get the main core of this thing working and actually carry on. So, okay. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.